What's going on, guys? Felipe here, and I'm over here at Tyson's house, the Corolla master himself. He's over here and he's replacing the brakes on his Corolla. He's been daily driving this thing. It's pretty cool because it's kind of a sleeper. It looks like, you know, just an old Corolla, but what do you know, he has a F20 under the hood, which is badass. And he has this thing right here that I mentioned in my past video, the Black Limited. And take a look at this thing. He has those wheels on right now. Those are not usually what he has on. Usually he has some nice huge lips on there. Pretty perfect fitment. But he took them out because he's doing an event and he's swapping things out and stuff. So he's actually taking this car out. He's driving it to Houston. And that's like 2 hours away from Austin. And so he's gonna drive it there, drive the event, a time attack event, and then drive back. And that's how reliable this thing is. I mean, that's what it's all about, you know, having reliable cars that you can drive to events and, you know, drive the piss out of them and then drive back home. So I will take a close look at this thing and see it. So you might remember this car from the Cars and Coffee video. It didn't have these meaty tires up front last time, but damn, these things are fat. What kind of tires are these?
Nitto NT01s.
Oh damn. What size?
They're 205 50s.
Damn, those things are massive.
Pretty grippy. I used to have 225 45s on this car, but with the front suspension setup and the wheels, I have to run spacers, so I can't fit it. The rear can fit the 245 or 225s, but
that's crazy.
Not the front.
Yeah, this thing's super meaty. Yeah, and then this is the coolest thing ever. So he actually had this car imported from Japan. As you can see, it's right-hand drive. Oh, there it is, it's open, so take a look inside real quick. Super clean, in super good shape. Oh, that's a cool e-brake lever thing.
Yeah, it's modified to sit a little bit closer to the driver's side.
That's sick. I might have to get one of those for my car.
My buddy made it in Japan, so...
Oh, he made it?
Yeah, my buddy made it in Japan. So I haven't seen anything like it, just cut and welded it.
That's sick. So yeah, so I don't know if you guys heard him, but he said his buddy in Japan made that. He welded it up, which is pretty badass. I mean, you know, some people are a fan of hydro e-brakes. I'm not, especially for a Corolla. It just doesn't really look good and it doesn't really go well with the driving. So this thing is perfect. I mean, just enough leverage where you don't have to like really try to grab the e-brake. It's right there. So yeah, and just take a good look around the car. I mean, it's in really good shape. He has the bumper off right now. Yeah, so as you can see, the wheels are sunk. But yeah, he usually has some badass wheels on here. This thing is so cool. The Trueno window visors, super sweet. Black Limited, and with the Black Limited red lines, so cool. Yeah, this is probably my favorite H6 in Texas. But yeah, he has a bunch of other Corollas. Hopefully one of these days we can go to his house and his parents' house and look at the rest of his Corollas. But yeah, this one's just a little daily. Cool thing about these cars is that Tyson actually owns a few Vietnamese restaurants, and so he hauls like product and food and everything inside these cars. He used to do it in his 86, and lately he's been doing it in this car, which is fucking cool because it just comes to show how reliable these things can be. So that's the new rotor.
Got a
My
slotted
axles are all
rotor.
messed up, so they don't fit all up in here.
Where'd you get those?
I got the brakes from 88 Rotors.
Okay.
The rotors from 88 Rotors. And the pads, I got Porterfield RS or R4S's from Battle Garage.
I didn't even realize you had BC coils on this.
Yeah.
That's
Almost
sick.
all my cars have BC coils on them.
Do you vouch for them?
Yeah, BC coils are solid.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, that's what I'm running on my car, and it feels great. Also, the coupe, it still has the stances on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought so. Sean said that he got rid of the stances. Well, that he swapped them over, and Tony was looking at it and he was like, "Dude, you still got the stances on there with the Swift springs."
That's nice.
So yeah,
Those are great coilovers. Just this car ran really well.
yeah. Hopefully, I can get it slammed like this. I wonder if it'll slam like this.
Oh, it will.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. The BCs will. So the stance one should too.
Okay, yeah, because I want it like this. What's this sticker? This dreadful sticker.
Oh, it's my buddy in Kansas. It's his little car crew. I went to Week Fest Chicago and he was like, "Hey, you want one of these?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure."
That's sick.
Rock it.
It looks pretty cool.
I like that it's black, so it's kind of like
Yeah, it's low key.
hidden.
And you have the tint, so.
So, funny story, the way that I met Tyson was pretty hilarious. When I first moved to Texas 5 years ago, I lived up the street from one of his Vietnamese restaurants, and I saw the AE86 parked outside, and I was like, holy shit, whose car is this? Especially because I just had moved here and I didn't know anybody. And I walked in there and I was like, alright, whose AE86 is that? And one of the workers was like, oh yeah, it's this guy's. And I just went up to him and I like sat there and talked his ear off about Corollas. And about, I don't know, like, it took a while for me to finally get mine. But sure enough, I got mine. And I don't know, now I got two. So I'm stoked. I just washed it too, so it's looking shiny.
Gotta make it work.
It's fucking annoying, but
Yeah, I did it with pliers like that. Yeah, see?
yeah.
I haven't done my brakes in a while, but
Yeah, dude. Once I get these on, they should be good for like 30,000 miles
yeah.
at least.
And I don't even use my e-brake either, so.
Oh yeah, I know. That shit just wore out. It's old. Swapping parts back and forth between different cars and shit.
So who's gonna do that event? Who's hosting it?
It's Driven and Blessed. These Filipino guys in Houston.
Yeah.
It's on a Friday, which I guess is so they can rent the track out for cheaper.
So it's actually on the track then?
Yeah, it's MSR Houston.
Wait, is that the... I don't think I've seen that track.
I haven't been on it before.
The only track I've really seen from Houston's like that Police Academy one.
Yeah. I've been out to there too. It's like...
Have you driven that?
I drove it last time. I drove the sedan out there, did an event. And I was like, it was when I first took the sedan out.
A grip event?
It was a drift event.
Oh, okay.
But I haven't driven this car yet. I've driven my hatch before. My hatch is like super easy,
Yeah.
predictable. This car was totally different.
Yeah, I would
haven't been out on
imagine.
the track in a while. I always forgot. Like the easiest thing for me was like there was just a bunch of simple stuff like putting the right tire pressure in, and also the tire size difference made a big difference because
Yeah.
I was running a 70 profile tire,
Mm-hmm.
and it just like the sidewall would flex too much.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah,
it just, like,
that's what happened with
so
my rear tires when I was running the hatch.
yeah.
It was same thing. Like
It
the...
makes a big difference. Just dropping to a 60 profile did a huge 185 to 70 to when 85/60 made a huge difference. It made it like that much easier to slide.
Yeah, it was a pain in the ass. Yeah, last time I took, I had some new tires with like big sidewall, and it was a pain in the ass because it kept like flexing.
Yeah, the sidewall just rolling over on itself.
And I mean, also it was new rear tires, which is like horrible for the 4AC at least.
Yes.
There's no power, so
yeah, exactly.
I needed some old ass tires.
Just up the pressure to like 50 psi.
Yeah, I ran it at 50. I even ran it at 60 before, but that shit was kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
Like, I had a kind of shitty old tire and I ran it at 60 and it just like fell apart so fast. But I don't have to worry about that anymore with the 4AG.
Yep, that's true.
A little bit more power. It's gonna make a huge difference.
Power. They swapped out the rear end or no?
No, it's still the same rear end.
It's just a 4778?
Yeah.
Dude, that's gonna be a 9-day difference.
Yeah, that's...
Driving that car. It's gonna rip. It rips so hard with 478.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not familiar with, like, rear end ratios, because I've never really had to worry about it with the S chassis.
Yeah, it's true.
So...
With Corollas and 4AGs, you need to run that 4778.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
And it just, you know,
probably make a huge difference.
Yeah.
I think the whole entire car is just gonna make a huge difference, especially with that cage too.
Cage,
yeah.
Chest, and he also has the Weldon braces too.
Yeah.
Body braces.
Yeah, that's what.
The car up with the cage and stuff in there. It's gonna be a huge difference.
Yeah, I can't wait.
And also the, I think they say the coupe flexes less than the hatch too. Like the coupes are more rigid.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing too. I heard that the coupes are better to drift
for
in.
like track and drift and stuff like that. Supposedly they're better. I don't think it's a huge difference or anything like that, but
I'm sure from like driving a 4AC hatch that's like full interior
everything
is gonna be just like a complete game changer. I'm stoked for that. There's gonna be those Club Loose events.
Really?
Yeah, they're. You've seen that?
No, I have not.
Yeah, it's gonna be in San Antonio at the same skid pad, but Club Loose is running it now.
Huh.
Yeah, so that should be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys like kind of know what they're doing, so.
Yeah, if they've run a few events before, and they're not like new to anything.
Yeah, my homie is organizing a event here in Wells Branch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's gonna meet with the city council people, but he already met up with the people that own the building. Property? Yeah, the whole. It's like a parking lot, pretty much.
Yeah.
And they were like all about it.
They're gonna have like they're gonna have Austin events soon.
Yeah, well,
hopefully.
We'll see, cause I mean, at least one event.
Yeah. And if it goes well, hopefully
then maybe more.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, cause it's an event center, and we're only gonna be running the parking lot, so he's only gonna charge the people to rent the parking lot's only gonna be like $300. So he's probably only gonna charge like $10 a person.
Yeah, dude, it's got a lot of potential.
Yeah, so that would be sick. We'll see what happens. I got my fingers crossed. So that was Tyson. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. He finally did fix his brakes. It started getting too dark to film, so we couldn't finish it. But yeah, I didn't really plan to film that much. Just went over his house to work on cars together and ended up filming. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like and subscribe, leave comments. As you can see, I'm making the effort to make more videos, so stay tuned for more. Peace.